So what's the difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market? So a buyer's market is when the buyers have more control over how everything works. So that's typically when the inventory is a 6-month supply or more. So there have been plenty of times in my career since 2004 that has been the case. Currently, for where we're at in Pennsylvania, we have about 23 days of inventory. So we're not currently in that. But I know there's statistics that across the country, which we usually follow suit, but we're usually a little bit behind Florida and Arizona in their shifting market. So right now we're still in a seller's market. So a seller's market means the inventory is low enough because it's all supply and demand that the seller still has more control. Now, it is one of those things where because the inventory has not been as large this spring, I've seen people doing videos that it was a lemon spring market. And then when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, which was a Buffini video, which I thought was very cute. It is one of those things where pricing goes a long way in this market. So if you are a seller, you want to price appropriately where you would be able to ideally still get a bidding war because the inventory is low. Now, typically in the spring, this is when a lot of people put their houses up, and I believe people will, but the sooner the better in terms of what we currently have going on right now for Pennsylvania. But yeah, the difference between buyer and seller is just how much inventory we have is the simple answer of it. And that really depends on where you live and the days on market. So right now we're still in a good seller's market. So sellers, don't worry, your prices are good, but buyers, that means you're still paying those higher prices. So it's like stocks. People get so upset about the real estate market and they think, oh, well, I want to sell my house for this much money and then I want to buy down here. It always levels out. So if you're going to sell for more, you're going to end up paying for more. And it's like stock markets. People don't care. Like, you don't call and say, Disney, I think you should lower your price because I want you to. It's going to be whatever the stock price is for that day. So it's one of those things where in real estate, keep that in mind. Like, people associate so much emotion into real estate where it can be like any of your other investments. Like, yes, it's where you live, but at the same time, it's still going to be fair market value. You're still going to end up having to pay what fair market value is, because if you won't, somebody else will.